Welcome back. Still Morning Rush on Metro Television. We are joined by Winston Tackie. Like I stated earlier on, there's a new business show set to premiere, and as the host of the show, he's here to give us the in-depth, all the details that we need to know with regards to the show. Winston Tackie, welcome to Morning Rush.
Hello, Desi.
It's good to have you. Business story. To our first business question. Anyways, Winston, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you guys?
Yeah, good. We're good.
We're also good. Yeah. Awesome. Let's start the conversation by just telling us the name, because I've not put the name out.
All right.
And then give us what the show is all about. A little in-depth information of what the show is going to be.
Good morning to my viewers in the house. The Metro Business Week is a concept that came out because we, as Metro TV, value the business community and understand the demand for valuable information in terms of putting out facts and making sure these facts are understood. Sometimes you go to the market and you're wondering what is the current inflation figure, what does it mean to an ordinary market woman and all this. And this is a show that is meant to simplify the technicalities in business and make it simple for
us. That's good. But then I even though we've seen what you intend to do, what are some of the major objectives that you are seeking to achieve? Although you mentioned the layman to understand, but then some people too in the upper sectors, like the businessman, the one who is looking into going to treasury bill. What are some of the objectives you want to achieve with people like that?
I always have this principle. The reason why someone is succeeding because he knows far more than you do. Okay. And when you get the same information and the same understanding of that information, you can also become better in that way. So life, like they say, is a value of chances that comes by way, but the chances can well be capitalized when you are well informed. So in this instance, those in the upper echelon, there's always a system that works, and they understand how the systems operate for them to multiply the fuel that they have. Yeah. And that most of that is based on information. Until recently, many people do not know that most of the upper class or middle class invested much into bonds. Okay. Until the domestic debt exchange program began to happen. You get to hear a lot of people saying that I lose my coupon rate and that, and you're like, hey, so is there something like this? Yeah. Can I also buy bonds? Can I give my money to government and make profit? So many people were living rich, buying cars. You wonder how they are maintaining their lives. Yeah. But most of the money they made from coupons. So most of these informations are there. You know how people are investing in the forex market and making money. Many people are surviving on trade. And you're wondering how are they doing that? What is the processes? Can I also become a forex trader? All those things are risky businesses, but if you understand how it works, and then you can also get into it. Yeah. Also, there is instances of people starting, for instance, you hear Magdan say, tell his story, how he was and how he is now. Yeah. He's now a conglomerate. Yeah. He has a lot of businesses. Getting into salt, going to sports and all those investments. Private airline. Exactly. Yeah. You ask yourself, he's okay, why is he not staying where he is? Yeah. The test for doing more is still there. Yeah. Exactly. But on the back of what you were saying, there's something interesting that I always see that to me, I feel it's not important, but I feel people do it a lot. The fact is, you see, when you are using your ATM card and you insert your card, you put in your PIN, you go through withdraw, it comes and it asks you savings or current. Savings or current. You see, at times the current, it took a long time for me to understand that current is as in saving in dollars, and your savings is your normal, your CD currency. How important is it for people? How is it important as people that we cultivate the habit of saving in dollars? Is it really important? Because I feel like, why should I change my CDs into dollars and save it? And even when I'm saving it, what am I getting? So I know you'll be tackling business questions on the new show, but then as you are here, let me take your thoughts on the importance of saving in other currencies. It's all like as made mentioned earlier. Saving in other currency comes with a huge risk because it depends on the stability of the economy. For instance, the U.S. economy, anytime they change the forex, the interest rate in U.S., it affects dollar globally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and also anytime there is a shift in oil markets, it also has a tendency to affect the dollar. That is, if Saudi Arabia decides to buy more oil or decide to hoard some oil, it will affect the stability of the dollar.
Okay.
So there are many factors that affect just the dollar currency. So if you decide to save in dollar, automatically those risks and those consequences affect the dollar that you are saving.
That you are saving here in Ghana. Okay.
Likewise, our Ghana cedi.
True.
When we import more than we produce or export, that is, it affects our cedi value.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why you get to hear that the cedi is losing value consistently.
Yeah.
And depreciation is going high consistently. All of them affect our currency. So you must look at the time, because that's why if you're trading, you trade by time.
Yeah.
You can see someone who buy dollars in $1,000.
True.
Trade it within few hours.
Yeah.
Either look at how the levels are moving up, that he buys it, or either he holds onto it or releases it, depending on the interest that he'll get from it.
Okay.
So all business is a risk.
Okay.
But with risk comes rewards. The higher the risk, the higher the rewards. The fewer the risks, the fewer the rewards.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I remember, I think a couple of days ago when the promotion started for Metro Business Week, someone asked, how different is this going to be from the bottom line? Because we have another our business program, the bottom line, on Monday evenings. What will be different from
Metro Business Week?
Metro Business Week and the bottom line, the difference.
The bottom line is also a very unique program on Metro TV. It's not a competition, it's all business.
Okay.
Bottom line discusses topical issues. For instance, you pick, let's say, what is happening at, let's say, for instance, let me take inflation rate.
Okay.
They discuss inflation, they discuss, break it down to other sectors, bring expert opinion, discuss extensively. But what we do on Metro Business Week is analysis.
Okay.
If you take inflation, to you, what does it mean? If you buy ice cream, today you buy it for 1 cedi. Tomorrow when you go, they'll say it's now 2 cedi. That is inflation. The price has gone up, but the value is still the same.
Yeah.
So we want you to understand why the price have changed. The price difference is what we break it down.
Okay.
So we simplify the technicality, because people say business is huge, it's technical, it's too complex.
It is.
You see, as you said. So that is where we bring this information and simplify it for ordinary viewers. So when you go somewhere, you're buying a product, you know what goes into the product. Either the taxes that goes into a product, all those things you get to understand.
Okay.
People even pay more taxes than even the actual product they're buying.
Yeah. And I also learned that some people, if the more your salary is, the more like they deduct certain things from it. Like let's say you are taking 10,000, 8,000, 15,000. That means you are not taking the 15,000 home. You probably take like 10,000 home, and the 500. So those are the things you answer.
There's gross and there's net.
Okay.
Gross is how much you'll be paid holistically. Net is when deductions such as your payee, your SNET, and all those things.
All the other things.
Yes.
I mean, we don't give everything out.
Let's just keep it in there.
Let's keep it in there, and you answer all the questions.
So when are we starting Metro Business Week?
It's officially starting on the 12th of June at 1 p.m. at Metro TV. Anywhere you're going to see all across our social media handles and the platforms. And the first episode will be playing a story about a young individual who started a business idea. He is a guy, but he's decided to name his business Spicy Girl Pizza.
Okay.
Yes, I'm sure you've seen.
We've seen it around, But it's not owned by a lady.
It's not owned by a lady, a young gentleman. He has 2 degrees, but he's decided to cut onions.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You get it?
Yeah, I get it.
I like it. You know, a guy, I can also do
spicy what?
Spicy Girl Pizza.
Spicy. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's how we're going to begin.
Metro
Business Week. So it's going to be showing
on Monday.
Monday.
Yeah, and also there is another juice that we've kept. We will release it on Monday.
On Monday.
Exactly.
Okay.
In regards to the GNPC ACA energy, which has become quite topical.
True.
There's more detail to it coming on Monday. Yeah.
Okay. So we've got Mondays and Fridays.
Yes, Mondays and Fridays.
At 1 p.m.
Exactly.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Metro Business Week. Mondays and Fridays, 1 p.m. on Metro TV. Do well to join Mr. Tackie, Winston Tackie, and the team on Metro Business Week, and get all your issues solved, resolved, and all of that. Get to understand the business stuff and all that. Mr. Tackie, thank you for coming through.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me. You know how we do.